Hi, on today's session we will review how to configure the configure access for self-service. For this session we will use an environment of 8.5.1.2 and as we can see we are on an admin role right now. First, we should go into the main menu that we have on the left and search for the configure self-service. We click on it and the next step is going to search for configure access. Once we click on this, we're going to be able to see all the settings that we can edit for this option. First, we have to tell the system which is going to be the program and also the line of business where we are going to be working on. The next step is going to review the accessibility. What I mean with accessibility is tell the system if we are going to allow the agents to request for extra hours, time off, and swap. If I don't want to allow them to use any of these activities, I just have to uncheck the box we have right next to the name. In this case, I'm going to uncheck extra hours. The next point is going to be the daily access. On this big frame we have here, we're going to edit the amount of weeks the agents are going to be able to edit in the future. We have to take in account that EEM is an application created to edit the near future. It means that the agents are going to be able to edit a maximum of 4 weeks in advance, and also we can reduce this until 1 week. In this case, I'm going to be allowing the agents to edit 4 weeks in advance, and the next setting is going to be starting from which days the agents are going to be able to start requesting for any of these time off or swaps or extra times. In this case we have here 1, but we can tell the system 4 maximum. So I'm gonna tell 4, and what it's gonna tell us is that in this case I'm gonna be able to start requesting between the 23rd of January until the 13th of February in this case. If I tell the system only 1 day, it means that I'm going to be able to request starting from tomorrow. The next points are going to be these two. If I want to allow the agents to send any kind of request at any moment of the day, any day of the week, or if I have any specific limitation. Let's say I don't want the agents to request any kind of activity on Sundays. So I'm gonna tell Sundays is off, and Mondays, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I'm gonna tell the system it's gonna be between midnight until 11:30. In this case, I'm gonna allow the agents to request 24/7. Finally, the last step is going to define if we want to use another limitation in the profile. Let's say the proficiency it's importing from the rank we have on WFM. So the first 50 agents are gonna be able to request first and use first the availability we have in the system. So I want 50 agents, the first 50 agents, if it's less or equal to 50%, to be able to start requesting on Sundays at midnight. And also, if they are between 50 to 100, they're gonna be able to do the same, but starting from Monday. So we can set up another limitation in here. Finally, we're going to be able to submit all the changes that were done in the system.